I'm going to teach you how to use the mask tool, right? The mask tool. If you see it here, when there is no element selected, this is how it looks, and it is called Bezier, right? But if an element is selected, or if there's any element on this work canvas, and then it is highlighted also, it will change, and then you could call it mask, right? This is it. They are the same thing, okay? But on that Bezier, it is possible for you to use the Bezier tool without having to mask it on anything, and it actually works for it actually works for you to have a line, okay? It works for you to have a line. So let's just do something now. If I want to use this thing to make a line, what I'll just do is just make sure that this line is touching here, and I click on this one also, drag it to this position. All right, one is not well placed. All right, so if I could be able to position this properly, that means yes, I have formed a line with it, right? This is just a line, okay? So you can make a line with this. Let me shift. Are you seeing? Yes, that is a line created with the Bezier tool. But now it is not this line that I'm interested in. What I want us to do here is to mask a shape, okay? So without wasting much of our time, let us dive into work. I will be very, very fast. This is the mask, and just take note of something. Here are the buttons you will be needing to work with, right? These 4 buttons, okay? So I'll position them as I want them, okay? So I'll drag this first one to this corner, and then I want to bring this one out, this one here, and then bring this one to this position. Alright, just take note of something before I enable the mask mode. I have not enabled the mask mode yet. Like I said, these buttons are the buttons I'll be using to work. But even at this button, you are seeing a line with a dot on its head. That particular line, I used to call it mask antenna. That's the way I call it, right? So I'll be using the word antenna. So if you want to work, if you want to get your shape rotated, you have to use this pole or antenna, all right? That is what you need to use, okay? So I have to reshape, or I have to check or make it how I want it to be. Then before I enable the mask mode, you know what you want when you want to make yours. So just observe what I'm doing and how I'm following it, right? Now, this particular area, I don't really need to work here as long as I have been able to get this place captured, or this area. I don't want my shape to miss this area, but I'm going to remove this area. Are you getting that? So let's proceed. And I'll say enable. Now I have enabled, and it actually removed the area I wanted to keep, because this mask mode is on in. That is here, right? But I'm going to click out now. Are you seeing? So the area I really want to take off is finally off, okay? So that is that. And I'll say, okay, so I have finally gotten what I want. So let me increase this shape to the max shape to get to the point I want it to be. Now this is exactly what I want, okay? We might just give it a different color to make sure we are still getting what we are doing, right? Okay, so you see that, right? You see that all those shapes, all those curves you see in the design, they were not imported from anywhere, right? They were done or created with this mask tool. All right, let me lock this one, and then we proceed to another one. The next thing I want to show you how to do now is it's still on this mask, but it's going to be a different thing that we're going to do. It's not just going to be a straight one like this. My intentions is to make you understand how to add multiple buttons in case what you want to design or mask needs multiple shapes, multiple angles, and all that. So that is just what I'm talking about. So let me say okay here, and then go to mask. Yes, this is the mask now. Now you're going to take note of something, right? I'm going to enable the mask mode, but before then, I'll first of all reposition these buttons where I want them to be, okay? So I'll simply just drag, hold and drag. Sorry, let me take this one first to this place, and then this one will just remain here. Yeah, let it remain here to serve as the one that will take care of this area, okay? And then I would have to bring this one down, bring this one up. Okay, let me just do it like this for now. This one will remain here, so I would have to add, okay, I would have to add more buttons. Now take a look at what to do. If you want to remove, you click on this, but if you want to add, you click on that, okay? So let's add. Are you seeing? Another one is added. We also add, another one is added here. We also add, another one is added around here. Add, another one is added here. Oh, sorry. Okay, let me remove that one. Okay, now I will add one this area. And add another one. Okay, let me just add another one here. Alright. So this one has covered here. Let me just stop here now. Let's cover this area completely. Okay, let's just cover this area completely. Alright, so let's proceed to use the masking tool now to make our design. Now I've placed them where I want them to be. Don't expect me to give you a good finished product. Besides, what I'm showing you is how to apply these tools to get what you want. So for this video not to get too long, I just have to rush it up. If I am making a design that I need this particular thing to look so beautiful, I will do that. So follow me and let's work. Now I'm going to start on this area, this one first. Push it a little bit further. Let me push this one away a little. Alright, so let's go now. Okay. If I want this to be like this, I can as well turn it so that to have a sharp edge, okay? So I think that's what I need to do to make it to have a sharp edge. Yep. Yeah, this sharp edge looks good. So let us say I'm trying to make something that looks like a flame, okay? This is how to rotate it, okay? I think the last one I'm going to show you is how to make a straight line, right? Not straight line now, a straight shape with this, okay? So when we are done, we just say okay. So let me just hide this. Oh, sorry. Let me hide this. So if we are to put color on this thing now, are you seeing how it is? So let's just go to our position, relative position here and here. So you see how it looks? Yeah. So that is how to use that tool. Okay. All right, let's talk about another thing. Let's talk about another thing. Let me just position this thing properly, this way, that way, and then I bring up this one. Okay, so let's do another thing. I'll bring out another shape. Now this one I want to make a straight shape. It's not going to have much curves like this. Okay, so just proceed to say okay, and then bring my masking tool. Now this time I want this one to be here, and then this one to be here, this one to be here, and this one to be here. At this point I would need my ruler, so let me bring up my ruler, take proper measurement of what I'm trying to do. Okay, if this looks like what we want, so let's put our focus on these buttons. Okay, so this one is not well positioned yet. This one is positioned, this one is positioned. Okay, let's go. So let's start from here. I will focus on making sure that this antenna kind of button to reach here at the tip of the other one, and then same will I do to this. I'll drag it to this point, so it has formed a straight line for me, and I'll do the same thing here. I'll make sure it gets to this point, and this also make sure it gets to this point. This also I'll make sure it gets to this point. Now if you take a look at what we have just done, we have succeeded in creating a simple line here, simple shape here. So let's just say it is okay. What we'll do is we click on out, and then we remove this. Are you seeing that? So that's how to create your mask or your shapes, even frames and all that. Okay, so the next thing I would want us to know is how to mask a test. Please watch this video and do the necessary things you want or you're supposed to do, and then let's hear from you. Thanks, and do have a lovely day.